Hi, welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura, and my bones hurt. It's so cold. Although, that's not fair because anyone who has arthritic bones are gonna feel pain in the cold. Yeah, it's good times all around over here in Laura's World. I wound up having to take an emergency migraine pill about an hour ago. It's kicking in, so I said, all right, let me sit my fat ass down in front of the camera and get this done before I lose my motivation. I kid. This is still fun for me. So, what's going on? Everyone having a great day? Well, it's technically Tuesday, 1:12 in the morning on November 15th. Currently 31 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I am not complaining at all. I love colder weather because it gives me the opportunity to snuggle up. The reason why I'm a little annoyed is because my dear darling husband around 9:45 this evening decided to fire up the self-clean cycle on our oven. No. Why? I'm like, just clean it out with a rag or something. It's not that bad. So says the one that doesn't clean. Anyway, so he has this thing going full throttle. The whole house is starting to stink up. I'm having trouble breathing because among the myriad of illnesses, I also have asthma. My mom is downstairs texting me that she's having trouble breathing because number one, she thinks she's coming down with something, and number two, she also has asthma. Good times. So my husband's like, all right, well, go into your office and close the door. Because during the summer, it's usually hot in here, and during the winter, it's usually cold. The air circulation isn't that super here. So I'm like, fine, whatever. I open the window to try to let some of the stink out. And this room just gets unbearably cold. Like, I have 2-3 layers on right now, and it still was not enough. Got to the point it said, screw it. So I opened the door, and he's like, oh, I'm done. Thanks for telling me, bub. And being that my goal is to get this video out sometime around Wednesday, I figured it was apropos to wear this particular hoodie. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Yes. If you're unfamiliar with this line, it's not just some random words on a sweatshirt. It's a quote from one of my all-time favorite guilty pleasure movies, Mean Girls. Regina George is my spirit animal on some days. I'm telling you, people are testing me. Anyway, so their whole thing is, I don't want to give away the plot, but basically they're one of the lines is, on Wednesdays we wear pink. Just watch the movie, trust me. Anyway. All right. So here we are. Giddy up. I put on a pink scrunchie even though I have a black tank top on. Come at me. Oh yeah, and my darling dear baby Maisie. Just when I think I'm making some progress. Notice anything missing? Yeah, I'm not about to flip off the camera, but we're working on, she's turning 2 years old. Oh my God, on Friday the 18th, she turns 2 years old, my baby. Anyway, we are working on a little bit of obedience still. She didn't quite pass her level 3 dog training course. It was advised that she retake it. We entered her into the class when she was a bit young. I said I wanted to get a move on. I wanted to get her trained as fast as possible. We had all these grandiose plans to make her into my service dog. Looking like that's not really going to happen, especially since we have no money at the moment. And Maisie, she doesn't quite have behavioral issues, but she's very smart. She is so smart, in fact, that she gets stubborn and willful. And when she decides she's not going to do something, well, she's just not going to do it. She knows how. She knows she's supposed to. If she does not elect to do it, it's not getting done. There are some commands that she's an absolute champ at. For example, come. Never a problem. She has excellent recall. Leave it. She listens. You know, the regulars: sit, down, stay, wait. She is a championship waiter. I will put one of her favorite treats in front of her face and I'll tell her to wait, and you'll just see the drool dripping out of her mouth. It's so funny. But when it comes to drop it, drop it and fetch. I have been trying to work with her to get these things ingrained. Again, she knows what they are. She knows what they mean. She has proven she is capable of executing them. She doesn't feel like it. Well, today I took out some big guns treats and she started getting drop it until she got a little too excited and one of her big old teeth went right into my nail and just completely chomped off the gel polish. Can't make this shit up. Very recently, my in-laws delivered on their birthday gift to me, which was an evening at Disney on Ice. Yes, me at my age, with my husband and my in-laws, went and sat through 2 hours of Disney magic on ice. Last time we went had to be about 4 or 5 years ago. I know this approximately because my father was still around at that time, which I'm not getting into right now. But this time around was much more fun. It might have been because I was in a little better of a headspace. Of course, there was Frozen and the classic characters, and then they included Encanto. If you haven't seen Encanto, one of the most recent animated or Disney Pixar, whatever you want to call it, movies, it's, won't give it away, but Colombian, a little bit of Colombian culture. It was, I feel it was done pretty respectfully. I like the music. I've always liked South American music. I've always liked Mexican music. I like world music. I mean, what kind of a musician / music teacher would I be, or at least in a previous life, if I didn't enjoy world music? And there was some trapeze action from the top grid, along with pyrotechnics, which was freaking awesome. But it's funny, this all took place in the building that my husband works at. And most people are watching these people flying around the ice and the trapeze. Meanwhile, my husband and I are up looking at the grid, watching it sway back and forth, going, but it was totally safe. One thing about me is the panic attacks in large crowds and around other people. Don't shoot me. Everybody's doing that shit on TikTok, so I was like, whatever. I might have talked about it at one point, but I do have crippling anxiety. I do have general anxiety disorder, fully diagnosed, being treated for it. I'm in therapy. I have a therapist, the whole thing. I get very, very uneasy if I'm surrounded by too many people, even people I know. And this was a very busy event with a lot of children. I love kids. I don't have any, for reasons. And there are some days where I can't. And I was supposed to be a music teacher. Funny how life works. Anyway, so I started having a mini meltdown while I was in line with my father-in-law getting some food, because they paid for food there as well. And, my husband quickly noticed and started talking to me and calming me down a little bit. And he's like, all right, we're going to go eat in the shop. So it's kind of neat whenever big acts come to my husband's place of employment. We get to go, or I get to go, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, I don't know, but I'm backstage. I'm backstage. I mean, there was one, I'm a big fan of the band Tool. I don't know if you want to classify them as thrash metal. They're metal. They're freaking amazing. They are a California-based metal band. And I can't give away too much information. They were partaking of an activity related to my husband's job. And I got to be there to watch this happen. And I was standing right next to Adam Jones, the guitarist for Tool. And I had to keep my composure. I wasn't fangirling or anything crazy like that, but it took everything I had not to just turn and be like, hey! I didn't get any special autographs. I didn't get any, this, that, or anything else, which was a bummer. But I got to go backstage and hang out for a little while before the show started. Being backstage during large events and knowing that I have a place to escape to if absolutely necessary definitely helps with my panic attacks and my anxiety. The scent du jour is English Laundry Primrose. I like this. I like a lot of iridescent things. I have a lot of iridescent things, and this bottle is no exception. I hope it smells as yummy as it looks. Is that a thing? That's pretty. It's not overwhelming rose like I thought it would be. I mean, it's primrose. This perfume opens with notes of sparkling bergamot, zesty orange, and blackcurrant, then transforms into rosewater and dewy greens with lily of the valley, a gorgeous finish of vanilla musk and blonde woods. Yeah, I could see that. I'm getting the greens now that it's been on for a short while. That's nice. It's hitting the back of my throat a little bit. Then again, that could be because I'm still a little irritated from the soft cleaning oven fiasco. Well, anyway, for funsies, I went and got myself one of those like $5 or $6 all-in-one makeup bags from Amazon. Why? I don't know. I wanted to check this out to see what the heck was going on. I did spill a little bit of almond milk on it when I had a little Twitch session, so I cleaned it off as best I could. If you see something, it's not because I'm gross. Anyway, I don't know what Cav scent is, but according to the sticker, it's from China. So let's rip this sucker open and see what it's about. Alright, right at the gate, there's brushes. A nice assortment of brushes. Looks like some eyeliner, eyeshadow. Oh, there's an eyeshadow sponge, not a brush. There's a spoolie, there's a couple of things in here. There's an eyebrow brush, lash brush. Okay, then we have Oi Best eyeliner. Then we have drawing eyebrow. Then we have a mascara and a face stick. 2 matte lipsticks. I feel like I have these from some other cheapo Amazon haul. A trichrome lipstick. I just want to take a moment to point out this case. This fingerprints all over it. This is wild. It's very lightweight. The case is like the most intriguing thing. That's the color. I'm assuming that there are light reflecting pigments in this lipstick. Otherwise, why would it be called trichrome? And it says it right on the box. Trichrome lipstick. This one requires a few context clues. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is here, and I still, even after reading the translation, is still a mystery. I'm thinking it's some kind of powder to cream foundation? Concealer? It says soft powder texture, light extension, makeup is not stuck powder, repair the blemish, moisten the makeup and moisturize, just the right gloss and exquisite presentation. So I'm thinking maybe it's a powder that turns into a dewy type foundation or cover up or something. Anything that's been sealed in plastic, I'm not opening right away. I mean, I'm not selling it or anything. I don't know if I'm going to give it away either. Does anyone want it? I just don't feel like opening something right now. 2 eyeshadow palettes, both called the Nudes, which is not entirely accurate. This one is half nudes with some color, and this one is kind of all nudes with some shadowy, shadow. I meant like smoky colors at the end. There's some glue residue on the outside of these boxes. I mean, nothing to be totally alarmed about because everything inside is in pristine condition. And there's like a home printed sticker on the back. It's not really a home printed sticker, but it's just it looks like somebody put it on there. And it has an email address, a Facebook name, and in parentheses at the bottom, any problem about this makeup kit, pleases, they didn't spell please right. I'm not being critical. I'm just trying to read. Contact us. We will solve it in under 24 hours. Well, now that's customer service. I gotta give compliments to a lot of these foreign, meaning not domestic, United States Amazon sellers. I actually had to get in touch with one of the sellers because some candy that I got for my husband and I all of it was completely smushed and melted and damaged, even though I was promised it was being sent with the equivalent of some kind of dry ice bag. And I said, listen, I know it's not entirely your fault. The person left it on the truck all day or whatever, and at the time it was like 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I emailed them. I said, it's not your fault. I don't want to get you in trouble with Amazon or anything, but I just want to let you know this happened. Within 24 hours, not only did the guy send me a new shipment, but he refunded my purchase. That's service. And that's something I have to say about some of these, I'll be specific, Chinese Amazon sellers. That was fantastic. And, I mean, credit where credit is due, except for the fact that there's some... you know what it is? It's an identical spots. It's these stickers on the back. There you go. And the last item in the bag is a relatively undented multi-surface makeup sponge. For $5 or $6, I'm actually kind of blown away. And now I'm a little intrigued. Do I want to open this stuff? Well, not today. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it today. But maybe... unless one of you really, really, really wants this, maybe I can make a game, like, I don't know, guess my age or some shit. But unless somebody out there really wants this, if I don't hear any different in the comments, maybe I will do a full face with this stuff. We'll see what happens. But whatever this take care of beautiful skin stuff is, I could very easily look it up right now, but I'm lazy. So, what is the skin tone? I mean, I'm also interested. This face stick, yeah, I think it's going to be contour and highlight. But again, who shades? There was no way to stipulate a skin shade, but I felt like, I will call it a $6 investment, wasn't going to break the bank. And look at that, even if I come away with nothing else, at least I know I have some liquid lipsticks that work, because I do have others from the same maker. And then a very interesting lipstick container. Oh yeah, and this sponge. And unlike other products that when you want to put them away, it's almost like a game of Jenga or Tetris, everything went right back in very easily. I didn't even have to think about it. I just put it back and everything fits very nicely with a little bit of extra space in here, so good job, Cav Scent. I'll wipe my face with a little Elemis wipe. Just double check here. Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. Now, boys and girls, don't forget, store your facial pads upside down. That way, you're sure to have lots of product in the top pad, and your top pad doesn't dry out while all the product stays at the bottom. So that when you're done, you're left with a puddle, and you're going through a bunch of these wipes at the top with little to no product in them, and they're all dry. And yes, I'm dropping my facial wipe pad, whatever, many times because I'm having a little bit of a fit right now. So don't mind me. I figured, anyone else like me where they're in like a fit or a mood or something? I can't even put into words what I'm feeling right now. But I know I'll feel better once I wipe my face down with something. Judge me. I did not wash my face tonight. I know, dirty girl. Mostly because I was just too damn cold. Now, I'm okay. Obviously, I'm in a tank top, but I'm wearing some thick pants. 2 layers of thick pants. So I can get away with a tank top. Because I feel like if it's not a tank top or like even a small t-shirt, if that makes sense, it's cramping my style. I'll wear hoodies while I'm hanging out and doing nothing important, or just going out or doing whatever. But if I'm cleaning my face or looking at products or what have you, I can't have a hoodie on. I can't have a long sleeve shirt on. Okay. There. I'm feeling a little better now. All right, time for another IPSY box. Woo! This time it's actually a box, not just a bag like I've been doing. A couple things came outside of the box. It's funny because it was an IPSY box inside of another box. I don't know why they didn't just put like a bag in. Anyway, so the first thing that came, wouldn't you know, a headband with pearls on it. I saw this, I said, yoink. This is Simple Satch, fashion meets function. Good hair days only, knotted headband, that's cute. Product perks, knotted headband adds instant glam to your hair, soft and gentle for comfortable wear, style with your hair up or down. Take care of me, spot clean with damp cloth. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my scissors. Hey, got my little pearl headband with my pearl necklace. My pearl bracelet, I keep forgetting to take it out of the bathroom, don't even ask. And before I continue, because I don't know how to do anything linearly, I'm gonna put on another grayscale lipstick. Ooh, this one is So Jaded, just like me. All right, that's the color. It's a little darker. But let's see what it looks like, shall we? Interesting. This one might be a little too much. What do you think? I honestly don't know how to feel about it. It's definitely, this one should have been like army green or whatever the last one was called. I can't remember at the moment. So Jaded. Well, I guess we're going for, no, it's not, it's too dark to be jade. I'm gonna stop deliberating on this color. What do you think? All right, back to the box and the extraneous items that came inside the other box. First thing I have is another Color Club nail color in Golden State of Mind. And it's a very shimmery gold type nail polish. The last three extraneous items were the ones that had me go, what? As soon as I saw them on the discount sale website, I was like, yes, please. We have the Danessa Myricks Vision Flush Lip Cheek and Eye Color in Ballet Slippers. I couldn't believe that this was on the IPSY site. I was like, what? Then, holy cow, Juvia's Place palette. This one is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's. Holy pigment, Batman. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. It's mostly shimmers with, it looks like, what, 5 mattes? If I butcher these names, I'm sorry. The shades are Chi, Molly, Dahlia, Zola, Makeda, Zobo, Calabar, Bori, Giza, Burkina, Cairo, Ada, Daya, Zulu, Casablanca, and Fulani. Look at this. That's gorgeous. And I couldn't believe again this was on the IPSY site. And if you want to talk about finding one of your holy grails on IPSY of all places, how about this? Elemis Superfood on IPSY. Unbelievable. Midnight Facial, full size. Full mother freaking size. I'm not 100% sure on the retail on this. I know it's up there, but this cost me $8. Enough said. And now for the actual box. Only thing that I don't like, and it even says it on here in the fine print on the bottom of the box, this package is recyclable only in communities that have appropriate recycling facilities, aka the yuck yuck town that I live in. Cannot recycle boxes like this, and that drives me absolutely up a wall. I try to reuse them as best as possible. I don't like throwing these things out, but I can't recycle them. Moving right along, we have Deco Miami nail art stickers. I got these specifically for the dancing lobsters. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. The dancing lobsters. Do you see them? That's so cute. 3 nail colors. The first one that fell out, Clickbait. It's kind of a indigo blue. I guess you're not going to see the writing, but that's okay. The color is what's important. Then we have another item for the giveaway pile, Hot 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 Pants. It's that light pink shade. And lastly, the shade You Rock, which is thick, coarse, silver glitter. Gotta double check. I might actually have this one as well. And if that's the case, then this also goes in the giveaway, but don't quote me. An actual beauty blender. I don't own a beauty blender. I own Ulta brand. I own Sephora brand. I own No Name. Real Tools. I think I got one from Morphe. I mean, everybody has Morphe, but I never had a beauty blender. I want to see what all the fuss is about. I am truly and strugglingly deciding what to do with these. This is Rainbow Luxe Set M Miss Glam Stay Sparkly. From the outside of this bag, these brushes look absolutely adorable. I have, oh god, I'm ripping the bag. I guess, well, let's see what happens. Oh, they're all with the plastic sealing. Look how pretty this is. Look at that. I'm not sure of the quality of these brushes. I mean, they look really nice. M Miss Glam Powder 01. Oh, at least they labeled the brushes. Thank you very much. I don't know if I should give these away or use them myself because these are really pretty. What should I do? Anyway, we have a powder brush, eyeshadow 04, tapered face 02, precise eye 05, and by blender 03. Okay, so they are in numerical order. I just didn't present them that way. These are so pretty. Oh, these are so pretty. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Should I give them away or should I keep them? Saints and Sinners Velvet Divine Leave-In Conditioner. The tiny print on the back reads as follows. The best leave-in conditioner you will ever use. Well, that's a heavy claim. Ideal for all hair types. Instantly detangles, eliminates frizz, adds shine, protects color, adds moisture, increases combability, strength, and manageability, while protecting hair against heat and environmental damage. Free of gluten, parabens, phthalates, iron oxides, mineral oil, petroleum derivatives, synthetic colors, nut ingredients, palm oil, and 100% vegan, cruelty-free. That's a lot. Directions. After shampooing and conditioning with Saints and Sinners shampoo and conditioner, well, maybe, spray Saints and Sinners Velvet Divine Leave-In Conditioner throughout damp hair, scalp to ends. Do not rinse out! Exclamation mark. Leave in and style as desired. That's a whole lot of explanation for a leave-in conditioner. It sounds pretty intense. I'm interested. I am intrigued. On another side note, I just want to point out, I made the face about being gluten-free. Very, very recently, my mother-in-law was formally diagnosed as having celiac disease. It's an autoimmune disease. She already had psoriasis, which is an autoimmune disease, and unfortunately the way it goes is if you have one, you're probably going to have 2 or 3. I myself have 2. and suspected of a third one. I have type 1 diabetes, I have Hashimoto's disease, and they believe that I have fibromyalgia. So, my mother-in-law was formally diagnosed with celiac disease, and what that means is that she cannot process gluten because it will make her sick and destroy her intestines. She's actually at the point right now, it's going to take at least, at her age, 2 years, if not more, to recover and heal from the damage that was already caused because she didn't know she had it at so far along in life to be diagnosed at this point. And this, I was upset for her because she's Sicilian. I mean, she's a little bit British, but she's Sicilian, and Sicilians eat a lot of pasta. She can't eat pasta. There's gluten in everything. So she's been finding her way around navigating. She loves to cook. She's always cooking. And now she just gets my father-in-law to help taste things and see how it's going. And I'm like, how can you, like, still cook these things that you can't eat? The willpower this woman has. So, I was sad for her, but she seems to be doing all right. And I've figured out, I basically said to her, do you want me to stop asking questions? Because I was like, can you eat this? Can you eat this? Can you eat this? Can you eat this? I feel bad because I'm sitting here chowing down on something and she's sitting there. Well, do you want something? Can you have it? And I'm like, do you want me to stop asking questions? She went, yeah. She was funny. But I get nervous for her. It actually happened. We went out to lunch with some friends after an event at my husband's job, and she asked for just a plain tossed salad with vinegar or vinaigrette and no breadcrumbs, no croutons. And we made a point to say it has to be gluten-free. She has celiac disease. The plate came out with croutons on it. And the whole attitude that I have towards it is, how many people jumped on the gluten-free thing as a fad that caused such an uproar in the food service industry that now when you have a person who actually has the disease, they're not taken seriously. We chalked it up to an honest mistake. We didn't make a big deal about it. We said, okay, don't pick it off. Please make a new, fresh plate. And we listened, and my husband knows the owner of the place, so they weren't going to screw around. But it's just scary. It's just scary to me. Just wanted to put that out there. It's not that I have a problem with people who eat gluten-free. It's just I wonder how many do it because they actually have the disease that forces them to eat that way. Back to the box. My second ever IPSY by Petra product. I love that it's some bubble wrap and a cute little sticker on it. Isn't that cute? As I rip it open. Glowy powder. Peach dew. Oh, that's cute. I guess it's like a blush. Yeah, it's definitely sealed with plastic around it. I was going to try to open it up and sniff it because I love sniffing things. I'm a weirdo. A full-size Murad face wash. Skin smoothing polish. Okay, so an exfoliating face wash. Skin wellness through cellular hydration. We ignite your skin's most beautiful potential. Founded by dermatologist and pharmacist Dr. Howard Murad, we deliver skin wellness through our unique science of water and continue to innovate high-performance technologies and formulas so our products, like your skin, just keep getting better. Gentle exfoliating scrub helps clear away pore clogging, debris, and excess oils for a smoother, healthier looking skin. To use, massage over damp face and neck. Rinse and pat dry. Use 2 to 3 times a week. Warning: avoid contact with eyes. Dermatologist developed. Okay, that's a new one. Not dermatologist tested, because we all know that's a bunch of horse shit. Dermatologist developed means that a dermatologist worked on it. Fair enough. If I seem surprised about some of the products in this box, it's because I might have selected a bundle deal, and if I see one or two things that I want and the price looks reasonable, I'm just going to get it and see what happens, because if I get something that I'm not interested in, I've got plenty of friends I can give it to or include it in the giveaway. But I have to say, these last two items, I was pleasantly surprised. We'll start with this Define Me Kahana Aquamarine Crystal Infused Natural Perfume Mist. It's a fairly sizable box and it feels kind of heavy. It says, Kahana inspires relaxation, mindfulness, and a feeling of being transported to a tranquil place. Lord, do we all need that. Scent wave. Hibiscus, delicate pink pepper, coconut water, white orchid, santal, and blonde woods. Aquamarine evokes the pure beauty and stillness of water. It promotes wellness, creates harmony, heightens intuition, and helps you feel happy. Well, we need that too. Natural, organic, and clean ingredients. PETA certified, vegan and cruelty-free, gluten-free. For every bottle, $1 goes to educational scholarships for young women in developing countries. Okay, that's something I can get on board with. Unfortunately, at the top is a picture of a butterfly, and if I haven't gotten into why butterflies are like a horrible thing for me, I'm not doing that right now, but look at this. Okay, so that's the bottle. That's a nice sized bottle, to be honest with you. It's got these, like, sea glass, pieces of sea glass in it. That's so pretty. Ooh, that reminds me of the beach. That really reminds me of the beach, so good on you, Define Me. You really nailed that. And the last and quite impressive product from the box is this Nomad Cosmetics palette, Cartagena Magica Intense Eyeshadow Palette, designed on location in Cartagena, Colombia. I just spoke about Colombian culture at the beginning of the video in my adventures in Disney on Ice with Encanto. So that's a nod to the culture and the wildlife of Colombia. Very colorful. Very nice size mirror. And oh my goodness, look at these beautiful shades. And look at the presses. Alright, if you want to take a moment to pause and read this or what have you, I'm not going to read off all the shade names for this palette. Not only because my Spanish is very bad, but my vision is getting kind of craptacular, but this is amazing. So the destination, as we know, is Cartagena, Colombia. The coordinates, Puerta del Reloj. Someone's going to correct me on that. And the inspiration is magical realism. Beautiful. I gotta start getting into some of these beautiful palettes. I don't know how I'd be able to do them justice, but I'll certainly try. Well, as you can see, I have removed the So Jaded lipstick because, unfortunately, this shade did not perform very well. By the last word that I spoke, I was patchy looking. I've kind of been watching it through the video, and some shades are better than others. This one, I gotta say, sorry, Jeffree Star, but you're getting a thumbs down from me for this one. So Jaded. Maybe the shade was okay. You guys still just let me know what you thought of it, but I had to take it off to finish and just put a little light coating of the balm. But yes, and so there was another successful, I guess, IPSY unboxing. That was fun. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, comments, whatnot, you know how it goes. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Do the thing! And don't forget about the 100 subscriber giveaway. If I reach 100 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway including various items that have been seen in the video and some unseen. Last I checked, we're still at 82, which I am eternally grateful for. I went into this thinking that absolutely nobody was going to hang out and listen to me blather on about God knows what. So thank you all again from the bottom of my heart for being here. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, slather your skin with SPF, and have the day that you deserve, which I hope is fabulous. Bye.